gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I know I'm going to be accused of positional bias here, Peter, but I genuinely have been very impressed with Oscar Mingueza. The way he's used adversity, and he's had to restart pretty much and develop his all-round game. We all know he's great on the ball and playing out from the back, but he's now getting stronger in terms of his positional sense and his intelligence to read the game in general.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. Goulet. Mingueza, gently done. Bellingham! Split-second reaction.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Zaragoza. Oscar Mingueza. What a throw in. Zaragoza. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. Oscar Mingueza. Marcos Alonso. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Howson gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Receives it in a good position here. Caresses it through. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. We expected better, and so did he. Valverde. Bellingham. And here's Goulet. Looking to break at pace. Ilaix Moriba. Now it's Aspas. Howson makes the interception. And it's Bellingham. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. Swept in. Arda Goulet. Out to the right. Chance to deliver. Mingueza can get it clear. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. Chance! Arda Güler. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ilash Moriba. Zaragoza. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. KYRGYZ. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's Valverde.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Clears it away. That's a dangerous ball. Mbappe! And he's there to clear it. He likes Moriba.
Are clearly looking to use the space at the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Valverde, Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Zaragoza. Zaragoza, gently done. Aspas. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe tries a deft little ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oscar Mingueza. Mingueza tries making a foray down the right. Mingueza providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Howson gets it clear. Chouameni. KYRGYZ. Howson forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zaragoza. And here's Aspas. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nelson with the clearance. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. And here's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. He likes Moriba. And it's Aspas. So it is still 0-0. Zaragoza. Applies the finish! KYRGYZ. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe head out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great play! Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. That's Zaragoza. Zaragoza, oh, good spread. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vinicius Junior! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marcos Alonso. Has a look and plays it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Valverde shifted upfield.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Arda Güler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Güler has been caught there, it's a foul. Chip through. Climbs up big! Goal! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
KYRGYZ. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, aim forwards. That's going to go a long way. KYRGYZ goes for the shot! keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marcos Alonso, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. He's got to be in here. He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He likes Moriba. Moved on forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. A real chance! Wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely weighted pass.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. It's Ceballos. Chouameni. Nicely shaped cross. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham. Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marcos Alonso getting this one clear. He's hit it first time.
Valverde really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Nice control. And here's Mbappe has a shot! And the shot's on here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Zaragoza. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good take, and is he in? It'll be a throw-in. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Out for a throw. Howson. And he goes cross-field. KYRGYZ. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! That has been knocked clear. Chouameni. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He likes Moriba. Iago Aspas. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Arda Güler. Referee has just said play on. Aim forwards. He likes Moriba. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior! Radu herring after the ball here. Good ball, good take. Mingueza gently done. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's Mingueza. Mingueza making good progress on the right-hand side. Mingueza's cross. He's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Güler. And that's a good shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Valverde. He likes Moriba. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Valverde. Arda Güler. Big chance! Bellingham turns and goes back. He's being He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marcos Alonso, gently done. He likes Moriba. And here's Aspas. Zaragoza. Aspas. And Aspas! That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's come back to the keeper. Played towards the front line. Howson cuts out the pass. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. And here's Bellingham, takes a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ilaix Moriba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Moriba. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Aspas. Aspas! Valverde. Now, where's he looking? And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zaragoza, and it's hoisted clear. Ilaix Moriba, Zaragoza, played out to the right. Mingueza's cross, gets it away. Here's a corner. Marcos Alonso plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Marcos Alonso shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Great run on the overlap here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He likes Moriba. And here's Aspas. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni aimed forwards. Goulet looks to the other side. 2 minutes to be added on. Marcos Alonso, gently done. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Aspas. Chance here to counter. Oscar Mingueza. It's Mingueza. Zaragoza. Real chance here. And the finish! Marcos Alonso goes short. Ilaix Moriba. And a chance! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. This is threatening. There's the whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Iago Aspas. And it's Aspas. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mingueza did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Eder Militao. Howson forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Goulet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Marcos Alonso. He likes Moriba. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Howson. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely feet. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Moved on forwards. Zaragoza. And it's Aspas. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Marcos Alonso. Swings it across. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Valverde, gently done. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Bellingham. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Goulet with the short one. And it's Valverde. He can get that clear. Get a throw in. Howson. Valverde. Marcos Alonso tries to clear. KYRGYZ. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. And here's Vinicius Junior. This might... Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's played forward. Zaragoza. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Goulart forwards and with intent. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Goulart. Vinicius Junior! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
He likes Moriba. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Marcos Alonso, aim forwards. And here's Goulart, and the shot! Off the post! Mingueza is fouled. Zaragoza. And it's Mingueza. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, that's nice. Zaragoza. Goulart. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Clears it away, and the counter is on. Zaragoza. Ceballos wins the duel this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's run loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arda Goulart. Vinicius Junior!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
really well manoeuvred. KYRGYZ. And here's Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham opts to play it back. KYRGYZ, who's set up one goal so far. KYRGYZ shifted upfield. That's very neat. Vinicius Junior. Valverde crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Valverde. That is lovely. Valverde crosses it in. Marcos Alonso. He likes Moriba. Howson cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. KYRGYZ. He likes Moriba. Aspas. Into the channel. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Zaragoza. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
It's Valverde. That's good play. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Marcos Alonso, forwards and with intent. Zaragoza. It's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler. And here's Bellingham. And here's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that was very necessary. Plays it across. And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao played towards the other side. And here's Bellingham. And he shoots! It's a loose ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. KYRGYZ keeps his foot on the gas. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Back and the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Great chance! It's a goal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So here comes the substitution. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Zaragoza. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. And here's Aspas. Iago Aspas. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Mingueza. Now here's the delivery. And here's Aspas. Ilash Mariba. Out to the right. He's in a good... Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marcos Alonso, who's short. And it's Mingueza. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Mingueza. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Oh, time. Excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Goulart played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! And that would have won it.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Ceballos, 8 forwards. And here's Mbappe. And here's Goulart. Goulart, oh, good spread. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zaragoza, out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. KYRGYZ. That has been cut short. Valverde. Goulet. Tries to dink it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Valverde. And here's Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. There's going to be another change here. Mingueza, and it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. That'll be a throw-in. That's Zaragoza. Ball driven towards the far post. Howson forwards and with intent. Valverde looks to the other side. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Lofted upfield. Zaragoza. Out to the left it goes. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That was asking just too much of him. Howson. Bellingham. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham! This time surely! And that's a real chance missed. That's really well manoeuvred. And he goes cross-field. Nicely intercepted. Valverde. Tchouameni, gently done. Here's Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mingueza looks to get on the end of this. Aspas. Valverde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Howson have it back and can go again. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Goulet. Now it's Valverde. Oh, it's a great ball here. Alaba. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Valverde carries the ball down the right. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Strong running down that left flank. Nice physical challenge. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Mingueza. Back in once. A header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Played into the middle. Shoots! Bellingham finds himself offside. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Alaba played over towards the opposite flank. Valverde. Out of play for a throw. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ruegan los espectadores que mantengan destacadas las escaleras de acceso.